Daytona last time out as well. So it's now Lexus, Mercedes, Acura, Chevrolet. There's somebody in the tyre wall though.
And as the dust clears out on the far side of the circuit, we'll get a red flag with 4 minutes to go. Oh, it's Klaus Bachler in the plaid Porsche. His first visit to this circuit. Let's find out. Yes, it was. Got a tiny little bit wide. It was left front and then rear into the multiple stacks there. He was just off the racing line by maybe half a car's width. Turned in perhaps a tiny little bit too late. The bump is worse there. And he was coming in at very quick speed. Yeah, it's going to be the left front, I think, Jeremy, that's going to need the remedial work from the FAF mechanics. Probably steering arms and suspension there.
Yeah, whole driver's side there. Heavily into the tyre barrier. That would have a big impact for the for Klaus Bachler.
Well, big lock up for Taylor down at turn 7 and into the wall goes the Penske Porsche Penske Motorsport. That's the 7 car with the black stripes over the top, and that's Matt Campbell who's gone off at turn 1 of the Porsche number 7. Coming through. He touched the inside wall. Touched the inside wall at turn 1 with the left rear of the car. That just unsettled the machine and surprisingly put it into a sideways slide. That's a big impact to the back of that car. A big impact. We know these cars are strong. Nick Tandy bounced the sister car into the tyres at the Le Mans bus stop chicane in his qualifying effort. You go very close to the outside wall and then cut across to the inside wall where the Lexus area is. That was actually more than a slight glance. Yeah. So a little bit of a miscalculation there from Matt Campbell, just hitting the inside wall. That's on his side of the car as well. So across to the infield at the start-finish line. That's been put in, but it's not yet been finished. John Ferrano in the tyres. That's turn number 6, excuse me. 142 still to go, and the full course yellow is out again. This is the driver that won his class here last year, and the orange and black number 8 is in the wall, and we'll see the Porsche safety car again. Damage to the right front there.
Of the 1 hour mark for LMP2, so it's still too early for them to change their drivers. But here's a replay of what happened. Number 8 car goes down the inside of Dennis Anderson, pushes him wide at the exit. That's a bit naughty.
That was a turn 11. That was several laps ago. And I wonder if therefore there was a wee bit of damage on the right front steering arm that was the problem.
Ushered off the racetrack there, wasn't he, Dennis Anderson?
I think he might, if that car comes back, that might be a penalty for John Ferrano there.
At a 45.4, so 45.0 there for George Taylor.
Jeremy, we've got a crash. Got a crash. This is at turn 14. You don't have a small one at the top of the roller coaster. This is going to bring out the safety car again. Somebody's gone straight on. I have a strong suspicion that is the Lamborghini again. There's a little bit of green that I can see, and I think that's the Arrow livery on what I can see of the swan neck. Yes, it is confirmed now by our team up at Charlotte. And do the lights go out again? Yes, they do. Exactly the same as we saw at turn 1. And this time with far more significant consequences. So the engine cuts out, and at that point, Misha Goldberg is a complete passenger. She's already down at the team, and they've given her the nod. He's been speaking to them, and he is okay.
Albuquerque flashing the lights.
Watch
on
this, Albuquerque's going to get around Gemini. He's stalled Albuquerque to the outside for the lead.
But Albuquerque's so wide, almost off the track. He goes to the inside, gets hit.
They hit, he's off the road. Off goes the 10. And into harm's way. And he hits the 6. The 7's involved. Oh my goodness. Aiken could be in the lead of this race.
All 3 leaders are out. Did Aiken make it through?
Can you believe what we just seen?
And there should
chaos.
be a penalty on Jaminet, but it will not matter as the cars are destroyed and caution is out.
The Wayne Taylor with Andretti team. Let's relive those moments.
Watch this develop. Just big commitment here. Albuquerque gets the run. Little nudge. It wasn't a... I mean, it was a subtle nudge. A little brush, but it was enough to send Albuquerque off the road and come back on and spearing it the 6 car and the 7 car getting wrapped up in it as well, it looked like.
Now, when you see it from the helicopter shot, I've got to back up my comment a little bit because Jaminet could argue that he was trying to get around lap traffic when he ducked out.
It was just enough of a tap, like right there.
Yeah.
It looks worse from that angle than it did from the air.
The problem is there was a first swerve and then there was a second one. And it's the second one that put Albuquerque off.
Yeah, he's trying to read the traffic, though, so I'd give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Oh, both
the 7 car.
Both Penske Porsches 963s.
Currently leading LMP3, certainly was when he came in the pits. Not sure how that'll pan out, but he's back in the race.
And we're going to have a full course yellow with a huge crash at the bottom of the hill. Cars involved include 7-0 involved in there, I'm being told, as well, trying to fix it. All right, let's see if we can pick the bones out of what happened here. Oh, was it a tap from
the 20 car,
high-class car onto the 70?
I think it was
Inception.
It was one of the
McLaren.
GTV cars for sure.
And they then came back across the road. How was Tandy got picked up because he was braking in front of that, and the 2 cars that spinning weren't.
He was coming around the outside of them.
So he comes through. Oh yes. So
jolly lucky he didn't take out the other Porsche as well, actually.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, to miss that, as Nick Tandy literally had nowhere to go, got clipped from behind.
He was pretty much past it, and
correct.
As the car spun around, he would have known nothing about that whatsoever.
BMW was Augusto Farfus just in behind that, and masterful avoidance there. As it's Giuseppe Risi's car, dark red. Through comes Pipo Derani. Oh, there's an off! It's the Turner BMW, the Macintosh car. Coming out of turn 10 into 11, the race will finish under yellow unless that car can move. Porsche are going to win. Porsche are going to win this race if that car can't move. Incident. It is a full course yellow. It is a full course yellow. We started on the first lap with a full course yellow, and it looks like we will finish under full course yellow. The good news is that out of the 96 car, now was there another vehicle involved? Oh my God, it's been over. My goodness me. So the car had actually been on its roof for the 95. Bill Oberlin has got out on his own. My goodness me. Well, Bill Oberlin is talking to the officials there. Bill Oberlin doesn't do small crashes in BMWs. How did it start? He was on his own, and I think he's hooked the curb and flipped the car over, and we're seeing the bottom of the BMW, which we don't normally see.
Nor do we want to see.
Well,
that was bizarre.
Thank you, Shay. 2.5 hours still to go, and Jack Hawksworth has pulled out a handy 1.6 seconds later. We've got a full course caution already. Pits are closed. Oh, it's the Kelly Moss Racing number 92 car, David Brulé. And he has demolished both ends of the normally immaculate number 92 Porsche. The AMG safety crew already on the scene, and oh, David, that's a big hit on driver's right. He's lost the car, and in it went. Very odd-looking accident there, Jeremy. But one thing we will say is these cars look like the type of vehicles you could go down to your local Lexus, Chevrolet, Mercedes, BMW, Aston Martin, Porsche, McLaren or Acura dealer.
Yeah, no doubt about it, John. That was a I mean, you can make a move at turn 10, but you've got to be willing to push the other guy off the road.
Huge incident. And that is the Cadillac 01. That has gone off. It's Renger van der Zande at the final corner, and that looks like he's gone off with brake issues. And
he's been struggling.
That car has not been in its full potential this week. And I reckon that's the win for Meyershank Racing this year. And that's a brake failure. That is a brake failure or a stuck throttle. The front wheels were locked. The back wheels may have still been driving it on. He was right up behind the BMW, dodges to the right and the left, and then he goes through. Oh, he just got tipped and put onto the grass by Connor de Filippi and head on into the tyre stack.
By Augusto Farfus.
By Augusto Farfus, excuse me, Jeremy. Yes, you're absolutely right. No, all of the wheels are locked up, but that was as a result of being eased onto the grass by Farfus.
It's the Mercedes AMG, and Russell Ward is behind the wheel. Now, this car won the pole position at the hands of Lucas Auer. But as you see on that driver roster, Lucas Auer is not in the car. He suffered a huge crash on the opening day of practice on Thursday, where the car hit the concrete barrier head on. He injured his back and required surgery, and they drafted in Daniel Morant to take over from Auer. And they have stormed their way through this GT Daytona field in epic fashion. This was the crash from Lucas Auer, and it is pretty heavy.
Just drops the right rears there at the exit of turn 1. Just gets into the grass, and as you said, Diff, an absolutely immovable object. No safer section right there, just hard-mounted concrete. And big pain and big issues there for the driver.
And the good news is, guys, sounds like Lucas Auer did have successful surgery for lower back injuries, as you reported. So he is on the mend and certainly thinking of him. So it has been a Herculean effort for these guys. This is a different car than the one that was crashed.